and why. In the first subdivision, they are telling that the taxi fare after each kilometer is given, out of which the fare for the first kilometer is 15 rupees, and for every additional kilometer it is going to increase by 8 rupees. So you can see that if a person is going to travel 1 kilometer, he will be paying 15 rupees, and if he is going to travel 2 kilometers, for the first kilometer he will pay 15 rupees, and for the second kilometer he will pay 8 rupees. Then for 3 kilometers, suppose if he is going to travel 3 kilometers, for the first kilometer he will pay 15 rupees, for the second kilometer 8 rupees, and for the third kilometer 8 rupees. Now you can see that this is following a common difference. Each and every term is exactly increasing by 8. Therefore, the first subdivision, it follows an AP. Now let us imagine that the initial volume present in the cylinder is V, out of which the first time 1/4 of the volume is removed. So you are going to subtract 1 by 4V, which is nothing but V minus V by 4. When you take LCM, then you will get finally 3V by 4. Initially what is V has now become 3V by 4. Now from this 3V by 4, again they are going to remove 1/4 of this volume, not the total volume. So they are going to remove 1/4 of 3V by 4. So you will have 3V by 4 minus 3V by 16. When you take LCM, you will have 12V minus 3V by 16, that is 9V by 16. So you can see that the value is not going to be the same. It keeps on changing. Therefore, it does not follow an AP. In the third subdivision, they are digging a well. The initial cost for digging the first meter is 150 rupees. For digging the first meter, it is 150 rupees. And for every additional meter, if they are going to dig the second meter, it is going to be plus 50. And if they are going to dig the third meter, then it is going to be extra 50. That is, if they are going to dig only 1 meter, the cost is going to be 150 rupees. If they are going to dig 2 meters, it is going to be 150 plus 50. If they are going to dig 3 meters, it is going to be 150 plus 50 plus 50, and so on. Now you can see that the values are constantly increasing. There is a common difference. There is a common increase. You can see that D value is 50. Therefore, it forms an AP. Fourth subdivision. Initially, a person is depositing 10,000 rupees, for which he is getting 8% compound interest every year. We are going to check whether the amount in the account is going to follow arithmetic progression. Initially, in the first year, the interest amount he will get is the principal amount into number of years is 1, because we are calculating interest only for 1 year. Rate of interest is 8. divided by 100. So first year the interest which he will get is 800. But for the second year, since it is compound interest, the principal amount will be the amount which is already there, 10,000, plus this 800 put together, the new principal amount will become 10,800 rupees. So for the second year, the interest amount is going to be 10,800 into number of years is 1, 8% divided by 100. So you will get 8 8s are 64. Now the interest is not the same 800, it is 864. Then this amount will get added to the principal. So the third year principal is going to be an additional amount for which the interest will be again more. Now you can see that the interest amount is not the same year after year. It is not increasing commonly. There is no common difference. Therefore, compound interest is not AP.